Talked to a couple of ladies here from Hearth Hospice, and you hear the term hospice, many of you think of one thing. It's a lot more than that. We have Tiffany Hobbs. Tiffany, good to have you here, and you are the executive director of Hearth Hospice, correct?
Yes, I am.
And we have Christy Bourne. Hi, Christy, what do you do?
I'm the volunteer coordinator.
All right. Hospice, your mission in hospice, tell us a little bit about what you do. I mean, there's the obvious end of life, extreme end of life care, but you do so much more than that.
You are exactly right. We do. And most people don't want to talk about hospice, but it's important to get this information out here because people who do have a terminal illness, we just have so much that we can offer them. There are numerous studies that show that people who elect the hospice benefit actually live longer. And although hospice is not known for, quantity of life, I say that because with the extra time that our patients do get to live and spend their final days, they have quality of life, and they get to use those final days how they choose and want.
And you do not just the medical aspect of it, you take care of everything.
You are right. We have chaplains who provide spiritual help and support. We have a bereavement coordinator. We do grief support groups. We have social workers that help with advanced care planning and funeral arrangements, things like that. So we meet all the needs of our patients.
Christy, where does the volunteer coordinator position come in? Tell me about that.
Okay, I find people that volunteer for us, and mainly what our volunteers do are just provide a little extra support. If someone, their caregiver needs to take a break, go to an appointment, something like that, they can go in and sit with the patient.
Right.
So the patient's not left alone.
What else do your volunteers help you do?
They also provide companionship to some of our patients live alone or live in a nursing home and don't have a lot of visitors, so our volunteers go in and visit with them and just kind of make them feel special.
And once you've been referred by a doctor, the actual process of getting involved and becoming a hospice patient or a hospice family, that quick?
That quick, you're exactly right. We are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So, and we know how important it is sometimes, especially if someone is experiencing pain or some type of uncontrolled symptom.
Right.
So we know how important it is to get right with them and get them on our services.
Tell me a little bit more about what you do for the family members, not necessarily the patient, but the family members.
That is a great question because most of the time we end up spending either half or sometimes majority of our time with the patients, helping them with the bereavement process and the grieving process, but also educating them and teaching them how they can help and help support in the care plan for the patient.
It is, again, I can't stress they do everything. I mean, once you are enrolled and a member of the Hearth Hospice family, everything's taken care of. Medical equipment?
Medical equipment, your hospital beds, oxygen, wheelchairs, your medications we have doctors and nurse practitioners that can order your medicines, get it to the pharmacy and have it delivered straight to the patient's doorstep. Same with medical supplies, underpads, briefs, wipes, those types of things, and they are covered under the hospice benefit financially as well.
And for a lot of patients who are
Insurances.
a lot of people say, I don't know how you can deal with a hospice situation. I say, how do you not? I mean, when you get to that stage, there's nothing better and there's no better group. So we want to thank you all for coming down.
Thank you so
much. We'll need to come back and join us on the morning show here over the next couple of weeks. There are 3 locations of Hearth Hospice. There's one in Chattanooga, Cleveland, and down in Fort Oglethorpe. You can get in touch with them through their website at hearthhospice.com. That's hearthhospice.com. Hang in there. We have more of Let's Chat right after this.